What is going on, guys? Football Manager have announced another feature. We got another features video. This is tactical revamp. This really excites me. And I just woke up. As you know, I'm from Australia. You can see, past 9 AM just right now. I just woke up. I just woke up. I saw this 7 hours ago, which means they uploaded it at 2 AM my time. So, yeah, I couldn't stay up for that. So, let's go check the video out. Here we go. By the way, he must have recorded this on the same day, the same shirt. It's a decent shirt, though.
Welcome to FMTV. My name is Joe Tomlinson, and today we're talking about tactics.
Technically, FMTV was already here, if you know what I mean.
Tactics are one of the most important elements of Football Manager, and Football Manager 2018 offers plenty of ways to help you better understand tactics to get the best out of your squad on match days, alongside some new options. When you click on the Tactics tab in Football Manager 2018, you'll immediately notice a radical departure from the Tactics screen.
Yeah, let's take a look at this, the first real look at the Tactics screen, and I really rate it. There's a bit more space you can see on the right side. It fits really well, and you got the formation selecting on the right side as well. You see the 5-3-1-1 formation. I think that suits Watford if you look at their team. But yeah, let's see, because there's a lot of the still same information. So I want to see, yeah, maybe there's something else I can't see right now.
Of old, you'll see that there are now two distinct panels, tactics and players. The tactics section is where you select your formation, mentality and team shape and deliver team and player instructions. The players section allows you to handle team selection and change player roles, as well as specify...
Oh, that was personalized. Hey, what's that? we can't miss any there's personalized, the position and personalized. Okay. That is something new there. I like to see that.
As well as specifying if you want each member of the team to use the default or personalised player instructions. You can expand, reduce and pin the tactics section depending on which part of the screen you want to focus on.
Yes, I like that.
When the tactics section is reduced, you can still move players around the mini tactics pitch. And by pinning the tactics panel, you can work with both panels at the same time.
Yeah, that's really good.
The new tactics screen is less cluttered and easier to get to grips with without losing any functionality. Nowadays, most real-life clubs conduct a pre-match briefing ahead of their matches, so this has been incorporated into Football Manager 2018. These briefings usually occur on the eve of a match and give you the opportunity to explain to the squad what it is you want them to focus on in the upcoming fixture. You can run them through your tactics, player, team and opposition instructions and any changes you've made to the squad.
Wow.
Your tactics analysis and scouts reports...
See, this is what I meant. Like on the initial tactics screen, they changed it up a little bit, but in terms of what you could see, what it says and everything, looks very similar. But this is new, the briefing. You could work on a lot of aspects. This is something I really, really want to me and a lot of other people. It's not exactly, well, in a way it is training. We're on tactics, this is tactics, but it's partially training because you're working on the tactics. Kind of training and tactics go hand in hand sometimes. Part of the training anyway.
Opposition are viewable on the right-hand side of the screen, so you can incorporate elements of these into the meeting. You're able to clearly gauge the reactions of the squad to everything you say on the main meeting screen as well. If you're more of a hands-off manager, then you do have the option to let your assistant do the talking for you. Analysis has also been incorporated into tactics in a more intuitive way. Firstly, you'll notice on the tactics panel that there is a dedicated analysis section that shows trends from your recent matches. These are clearly split out into positives and negatives. There's also...
Yeah, just so I want to pause there. I really like that part there. You got the positive and negatives, what's working, what you've been doing well, what you've been doing poorly. Shows you exactly what you need to be focusing on and what already is going well. Because you can kind of record that, maybe each match. You might have one off match and the rest, they're going to be all right, so you just leave it. But if you see some consistent things, whether it be positive or negative things, you can, keep that in mind.
Now, tactical analysis on your tactics pitch. The grid overlay shows areas of potential exposure, taking into account the formation and role set for each player. Areas that are red or orange show where you're particularly vulnerable.
Yeah, when I saw this screenshot of it, I was wondering what those different areas mean, how they were coloured, and now we have a better idea.
Analysis also highlights partnerships between your players. This takes into account factors such as the role selected as well as recent performances. So, for example, players who have been successfully stringing passes together or creating opportunities for each other will be highlighted with a green connecting line indicating a strong partnership.
Oh, and that's something else I wondered as well, what the green line meant. Yeah, they have a strong partnership. Very important for all your defense to have it there, and you can see with the two midfielders, two central mids there, left central mid, right central mid, in between cleverly. They're connecting very well. So, yeah, this adds something, and I wanted this a bit more. I think people didn't talk about tactics too much. Training, like I said, was something people wanted to be improved, and certain other areas, but I don't think people talk about tactics too much. But I just wanted the tactics to be a bit more involved, just a bit more depth to it, and it looks like they're bringing that.
Made possible by the new dynamics features in FM18. Some new player roles also make their debut in this year's edition. The Segundo Volante looks to support in both defence and attack from the defensive midfield position.
And yeah, this is a new thing as well. Segundo Volante, that's let's read what it says. It's different from deep lying playmaker. To me, as soon as I read that, it sounded like a Spanish version. Sorry if that's like the wrong one, but that to me that just sounds like the Spanish version of a deep lying playmaker or something like that. The Segundo Volante. Apologies for me trying to do an accent.
Whilst the Mezzala and the Carrilero roles are new additions in the central midfield position. The Mezzala operates centrally but strives to get into...
Mezzala, see, and that sounds Italian. Let me know. Are these just some more specific words, or are they versions of another role, but just more in a different language? I'm not sure.
Inside forward would usually occupy. The Carrilero, on the other hand...
Or it was just founded by either, like, Italian or Spanish, like these different ones, they were founded by, or, like, created by Italian or Spanish or whatever manager. That could have been it. Because it says, or the shuttler, see?
Shuttles between midfield lines. The final new role is the inverted winger, which can be applied to either the left or the right midfielders. Some of the existing roles have been tweaked a bit too. Trequartista can now be assigned to players in the AMR or AML positions, and inverted wingbacks now have a duty to attack as well as defend. There are a host of new player and
love the changes for tactics.
You can ask your team to look for the underlap in the final third, while in the player instructions menu, you can instruct players to mark a specific position and ask central players to run wide with the ball. There's a new player preferred move this year too, as you can ask defenders to bring the ball out of defence, and more choices for free kicks in the set piece creator with the ability to...
Well, I mean, I'm not sure if you'd want it or not, but realistic, because certain centre backs do that.
Set different free kicks based on where the free kick is being taken from. The tactical innovations in Football Manager 2018 make it easier to implement your tactical philosophy whilst giving you more control. With the addition of tactical analysis at the heart of the tactics screen, it's easier to judge in what areas of the pitch your tactic leaves you vulnerable, and the pre-match briefing allows you to find out what the players are thinking too. To sum it up, tactics in FM18 offers more possibilities, is easier to use, and gives better feedback. Keep an eye out for more episodes of FMTV, and for more information on Football Manager 2018, visit footballmanager.com.
So there we go, guys. We'll pause it there at the end. I really like that. My initial thoughts on the tactics, it's going to allow newer players to the game to be able to, even when you start to create your tactic, if you notice the problems within it, you can make those changes, again, from the game itself, opposed to looking online, even though I suggest that as well. There's some great forums, everything like that. fan sites that help with that. But you can, if you want to play it yourself without help, it's more of an option now in Football Manager. No doubt it's going to help me as well. Even being an experienced player at the game, I've never been the best at tactics. I think I've been okay, but yeah, it's something that's going to only make it easier for you as a manager. It's going to be better. You have more of an idea. I think that's how it feels to me initially. I'll have more of an idea what's going to be happening tactically. Because maybe previously I wasn't sure exactly what's going to be happening. It's hard to explain in words, but yeah, sometimes I'll be playing really well certain saves, and other saves, yeah, my tactics just don't get them completely right, and sometimes I'll not be sure what to rectify. But this is going to give you more of an idea, so I really like this personally. But if you did enjoy it, make sure you again check out Football Manager's channel. They're uploading regular videos, as you can see. So two revamps already, so the game is definitely not the same. I wonder how many how many times they'll keep getting those comments under the video, like how many revamps or features before people are going to say, oh, it is actually different this year. We'll have to see anyway. I'll see you guys next time.